there, and welcome to Stamping in the Barnyard. My name is Bethany Barnard, and I'm an independent demonstrator with Stampin Up, and I'm excited to share this new suite that's in our January to April mini catalog. It has 2 bundles with it, 2 different designer series paper, dies, embellishments, ribbon. It's just a beautiful set, a fun set, and they're just so cute. I've already uploaded a video today with this happy spring card with this cute little chipmunk picking some acorns, and then when you open it you get a whole nother scene of little animals having a fun day. And that, I hope you'll look for that video. I've already uploaded that one, and we're going to work on 2 more cards in this video, and over time you will see a video to make each of these cards pictured here. And then I have another half a dozen that I've been working on, and I will, as soon as I'm able, get those videos uploaded as well to share with you. I wanted to point out that today's video is concentrating on this very first sheet of designer series paper. There's 2 of every sheet inside the 12 pack, and they're double-sided, the papers, and there's 2 sheets of die cuts and then 10 sheets of double-sided paper. It's just so wonderful and fun, but you can see all these different boxes if you like. You have rectangles, we have no squares, you have strips. All of them are smartly designed to go on card fronts without any more to them. You just cut all the pieces out. So we're going to make 2 cards today using pieces from the front of this. That's for those times when you really need a very quick card and you just add a couple of embellishments and there you go. So today we're going to make this little chipmunk card. And then when you open it, it says, "Thank you so very much." This is a very quick, very easy card. And I will take you through what you need to make each one. Excuse me. The only die cut piece I took out was this little gardening fork. So I'm going to set that aside. And then I did cut out this chipmunk from the front. I thought he was so cute. And then I have a strip of our, actually 2 strips of our plaid paper. I cannot recall the name of it, and I don't have it with me. I apologize for that, but you see the 2 sides. And then, so I'm going to give you all the measurements in a second here. I'm going to start with the base of the card, which would be, it's really just 8.5 by 11 cut at 4 1/4. So you have 4 1/4 by 11, and then you score it at the usual 5 1/2. But in addition to that, you'll score it at 2 1/4, 4 1/4, and then 5 1/2. And the reason you do that is because we're going to have these folds in here. Well, and you'll see it's a cute kind of fold and opening. So that's how you get set up your base. And then you have a 4 1/4 by 3 1/4 piece that's going to go on the front. And this is all measured exactly to these card fronts. And there is, I'll show you that again, there is all 4 here, plus 2 here, and plus these 2 that this would all work with because it's the same size. So these must be 4 by 3 because I cut the mat to be 4 1/4 by 3 1/4. In addition to that, we're going to have this white piece inside, which is 2 by 4 that we can stamp on and write a little message. The DSP is 1 inch by 4 inches and 2 inches by 4 inches. So you can get quite a bit of that out of a 6 by 6 piece of the beautiful plaids. And you'll notice that the plaids DSP that comes in this suite, all of the colors coordinate with the colors in that in the Storybook Moments Designer Series paper. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so you want to take your piece, your base piece. This is the new basic beige. And again, it's scored at 2 1/4, 4 1/4, and 5 1/2. And the very first thing you want to do is with this very first score that is 1 1/4 away from the center fold, we're going to go ahead and we're going to adhere that down. If my glue will come out. There we go. All right, I feel better now. Okay, so then we're going to close that up. You're going to see how fast and quick this card will come together. Now, with this paper, for this card, I had the plaid here. And I had the squares here. You could always do the squares here and the plaid here. I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna mix it up a little and do it that way, and I think I will. So you can decide which way you want to do that. So the next piece, after you have that first section adhered well, then you can choose your side of the DSP and go ahead and adhere that to the front, right over that piece that you have just glued down. This little checkerboard is so cute. I just really like a lot of these plaids. I didn't realize I liked plaids so much until I got this Designer Series paper. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna take this other piece of basic white that is 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, and we're gonna just put adhesive on this flap that we have folded over. And we're just gonna line this up so that they both fit over that. So they both, it's just one piece, but so that that piece fits over the flap that's folded back. I'm often one who will rely on just the perimeter when I'm gluing something down, but since this is a heavier piece of cardstock, I went ahead and filled in that perimeter. And you're literally going to cover up that flap, that half of the flap, and then you'll have some that hangs over here, as you can see. Well, I'll show you in a second, but that seems good. So you'll see that it pulls over like that. So now we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put my plaid piece on here. And you can see just how quickly this comes over. And even with the extra folds and scoring, it's really a very, very quick card to come together. If you want to send one that's just a little bit special, but you don't have a lot of time on your hands, and that happens to me a lot. So I appreciate cards like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in here. There you go. And then you guessed it, I'm gonna take our little chipmunk and we're gonna just place him right in there. And you'll see that this side of the DSP is what I used on one of the other cards too. So if you love both sides, which we often do, there's enough inside the package because you get 2 of each design, so you get to have fun with both sides of the paper. Put our little chipmunk right on here to mount it. How cute is that? And then I'm going to make this a thank you card. And we'll just have it say thank you. This is all part of the Storybook Friends. You have welcome little one, happy spring, thank you so very much, hello friend, some bunny loves you, isn't that cute, Easter greetings, and then all these characters, a little house, a little garden with carrots and perhaps other plants, but definitely carrots growing out. And then this stone wall. It's such a cute and fun set to play with. I mean, I have just been loving it. So then inside, I'm just going to take the stamp, thank you very much, and I'm using our wild wheat, which is the color in this background and on the plaid paper. But thank you very much, so very much. And then that little garden piece that I showed you when we first got started. And I have promptly, did I put it in here? Okay, how did I misplace that so quickly? All right, well, fortunately I have, there's 2 sheets of die cuts in our packet. So I will pull out another very quickly, but I know I just had that here. That's the only piece that we're using from the die cuts on this particular card because it, whoa! Well, this was opened in 2 different directions. All right, of course it's while I'm filming and after I've already glued so much together. Thank you for bearing with me. But you can see I'm going to take it out of the second sheet because I know I already took it out of the first sheet. But this gives you a chance to see all these beautiful die cuts that are in here. And here is that garden fork that I have somehow misplaced temporarily. I did get it out before we got started, but I probably restarted so many times. Oh, look, look. There it is. Just the way it goes when you're filming. What can I say? All right. Guess I should have looked harder, but I didn't want to keep you guys waiting. So just put a little adhesive on the back. These are not stickers. I'll put it down here in the corner. I just love how the colors coordinate. And he's just picked up some little flowers to take to say thank you. Turn that over. Adhere it. I'm gonna put this somewhere safe now. And then we'll butt it up against, let's see, you can just open it like this to really get in the card. There we go. And then when I close it, I just really still love these brushed brass butterflies. Say that 3 times fast. And I am looking for my, here they are, scissors. I have my take my pick tool somewhere, but here we go. Anyway, I'm going to add a few butterflies on here. Because just when you make a simple card like this, sometimes just a few little embellishments knocks it up a little bit higher there. Makes it a little bit more special. So we got a butterfly there, and I'll put this little one here. And then another big one up here in the corner here. There we go. And here we have it. How quick and easy is that when they've already cut out, well, you cut it out, but they've already set apart all of these card fronts that are so quick and easy to use. So there's our little chipmunk. Thank you so very much. And I've just switched the plaids around for a different look. You can let me know in the comments which way you like it better. But now I'm going to do another very quick card. And I'm going to point out to you, where did I put those cards that I had in the picture right as we started? I must have, here they are. Okay, so I just wanted to show you that when I made this card, which is the video that's already uploaded as well, this is bigger than just a half sheet of cardstock, our usual medium envelope. This is from the Memories and More card pack. So that's another way to make cards very quickly when you have your card fronts. And so this one I made as I said, it's on a video that's already been uploaded, and it's just that little bit bigger. You can see that here. I like the Memories and More cards because you've already got the card bases cut and scored, and it comes with 2 different sizes. And we are going to make this one now because it's exactly, so the cards are 3 1/4 by 4 1/4, is that right? That is right. I thought it must be because it's the same. Well, now that I've opened this, it's not quite as easy to get to, but you can see that we just did the chipmunk, and now I've taken this design here, and I'm putting that, it fits exactly on the front of one of these Memories and More smaller cards. So I hope that makes sense, that you have the bigger cards. And it does come with an envelope the same size, which I don't know if I need to show you to prove that, or if you can just trust me on that. Hopefully you can just trust me on that. Anyway, I love these 2 sizes in the basic white, and comes with cards and envelopes. And these are great for if you're going to a shower or something and you want to add a little gift to it. And these animals and creatures are so great for a little baby shower card. So on the inside, I put welcome little one. In fact, I decided at the last minute to combine these 2, and we'll get them done quickly, but I'm realizing I didn't bring that ink or the stamp over here, but we'll do everything else prior to that. So we have in here the piece that's been cut out from the front. Here is the, see, this is how the cardstock comes with the Memories and More card pack with the envelope. And then I don't know if you can see that score. It's very light, but it is there. And it will come up as you bend the card, and you just use your bone folder and you have that done. And so we're just going to quickly put, I'm realizing I needed to get my die cuts out anyway because I need to get the duck out. Originally when I set up for this, I wasn't going to do 2 videos for this card, but I realized that because they're so quick that I would be able to have that kind of time and get both of them on this one video. So here we go. See how perfectly that fits on the front of a Memories and More card? I love it. And then we have these frames, are part of the die set that comes with this Storybook Friends dies. And they're just beautiful. There's 3 different frames, and you'll see them of course over the course of this video series as well. And you could run this through with some adhesive on the back that you could peel through, but I did not pre-plan like that. So I just like to put dots on all of the thicker areas of the die, and it tends to hold that pretty well because this liquid glue is so good. I love this Tombow glue. So we'll just get as much of this done as we can. Put one up there, there, anywhere I think that maybe it's extended out. There we go. That's definitely enough to hold it. And the frames are not exactly the same at the top and the bottom. And you can decide, I don't think there is a definite top and bottom to it. But in this one you can see there's 5 little round designs, and down here there's just the 3. So I've put the 5 at the top. Now something I did not do on the original, but I think I will do it on this, is put a little bit of blue in the background. So I'm going to do that right now. Sorry about that. I thought I'd be able to get to that a little bit quicker. Now I'm not going to be able to open it. Okay, here we go. And I generally find that there's enough ink left on these right from the get-go. If I need more, I can add it, but usually there's always this little bit remaining, and sure enough, yeah, I'm happy with this. There we go. So I'm gonna go ahead and, I'm not gonna glue that in yet because the two pieces that we're gonna use are, of course, the duck. And a little bit of ground here. And I do like to trim these up a little bit. You don't have to. For those who don't like to fussy cut, I wouldn't recommend it. But I'm really not opposed to that, and I don't like I like a little bit of border. I think a little bit of border is almost necessary for a good image, but I don't like it quite as thick as these come. Now on some of my cards I've kept it. It really depends. When it's sort of a beige background, the outline, so if you're using the basic beige as a base and adhering it right onto it, then it's not as noticeable. But I'm actually putting this on basic white, so I think it's going to be a little more noticeable. So that's one reason why I wanted to cut that down. You can see I really still have a border. I just made it a little bit smaller. I'm going to do the same with the duck. Again, you do not have to. It's just a preferential decision each crafter makes. He's so cute with this little green bow tie on. This same duck is also in one of the other features with like a mommy duck and another sibling duck or something. I don't know if they really are family, but you know how it goes. Anyway, I say that because I think that even if you just put dimensionals on them and popped them up on that card front that's already part of the pack, it would be really cute. I've bought myself quite a few of these packets of DSP because I just think it makes the cutest little cards, especially for baby showers and birthdays of little ones. So there we go. He's all cut up. Now the first thing I want to do with this oval piece, and when you die cut the frame, you get an oval piece. So I just die cut it out of white and again out of the Mossy Meadow in order to get that frame. But now I want to glue this on, and then I'm going to just trim around the oval. So put a little bit of glue at the bottom here, and then just a little bit of ground. And then I'm literally just going to take the back and I'm going to cut around it. There we go. And now I will adhere that inside the frame. Unfortunately, because it came out of this die, it's gonna fit right in there as well. So there we have it, and you're gonna see how, do you see how this duck just pops up that little bit more with that little blue background? So I do like that, but we're gonna use dimensionals on him so he really pops up. And then I think, I don't know if one on his head is too big or not. We'll find that out. Nope, looks like that works. So I put the 3 dimensionals on. And then we'll just put him in here. Do I want him here or here? Do I want him like this or like this? I'll do it like this. Trying to make sure he's actually stepping on the ground. There we go. And then you'll notice, you may not have noticed, but these beautiful embellishments are also a part of the suite, and they are called antique pearls. And with this frame, I think that's perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and put one on the top and one on the bottom. Right there. And then up here where they all come together here too. So we have the front of this finished, and all we have to do now is stamp the inside. And again, I apologize, I'm gonna run to get, it's just on the next table, but I hadn't planned to do this card initially. I'm back. So with the Mossy Meadow, I'm just gonna stamp Welcome Little One. And now I'm ready for a couple baby showers. And we do have some babies coming in our church. Ooh, there's a baby shower in 2 days. Oh, this is perfect. I'm so excited. All right, well, that just cheered me up. And there you have it. So I just wanted to point out how these card fronts can make cards so quick and easy. And you just witnessed me making 2 cards using those card fronts. I'll show them to you right side up. And just how fast and simple and easy it was. Thank you for watching.